Hi, welcome viewers. The results of the federal constituency and state constituency elections held in Nigeria on Saturday have been announced. Let's start from Ondo State. The Akure South-North federal constituency by-election was held and APC's Olarewaju pulled a surprise win with 26,370 votes to defeat PDP's Olumiyiwa, who could only muster 24,201 votes. This is a huge win for APC because this constituency was formerly held by PDP. Of course, the former House member Adedayo passed on in August last year. And apart from that, Akure is known as a PDP stronghold. So it is a huge surprise. Is it a sign of how the 2023 elections will play out? The governor of Ondo State is an APC member and there's no doubt that he had an influence in the elections. But does the influence really matter in presidential election? Because PDP actually won Ondo State in the 2019 elections. Anyway, let's see the one of Cross River State, where the Yala/Ogoja federal constituency by-election was held and APC's Jude Ngaji scored 22,778 votes to defeat Mike Usibe of PDP, who scored 20,590 votes. The winning margin is almost like the same in Ondo State, and considering the fact that the governor of Cross River State is also a member of APC, just like in Ondo State, the influence of the governor of Cross River State must have played a big role. Also, more importantly, is the fact that the governor is from this constituency. Yeah, is it a good result though, considering the margin? Well, it's democracy. Don't forget that Ben Ayade recently defected to APC from the PDP. So PDP is actually rooted in Cross River, although many other factors can affect the decision of voters, irrespective of the party affiliations. This happened recently in Bayelsa State, where the APC won for the first time on the ballot. It was unbelievable when it happened. No one thought that it could happen, that PDP could ever lose Bayelsa State, but it happened, although the Supreme Court later disqualified the candidate. So many factors can change the decision of voters, especially the candidate. If the candidate is able to convince more voters, more people will vote for him or her, even if they have a sympathy for another party. Also in Cross River, the PDP won the Akpabuyo State constituency elections with 5,866 votes to retain the seat. As you are aware, the former member passed on last year. To the other state constituency election in Imo, where elections were held in Ngopala State constituency, APC's Okane scored 9,248 votes to defeat PDP's Emeka Nwachukwu, who scored 7,161 votes. The Ngopala State constituency has a total of 94,118 registered voters, but only 18,083 voters bothered to come out to vote. People don't take elections seriously in the south compared to the north, where huge numbers always come out to vote. Maybe it's time for the National Assembly to make a law that will motivate people to go out and vote, or they will pay fine or something like that. It is done in other countries anyway. Okay, let's see the results in Plateau State, where thousands trooped out to vote. In the north, people don't joke with the elections. They always troop out en masse. That's why the triple Ks, Kano, Kaduna and Katsina states will always churn out millions of votes in presidential elections. Although there are issues of underage voting in the north, but that notwithstanding, they always take their civic responsibility seriously, unlike in the south, where there is always voter apathy, you know. We all know that Lagos State is more populated than Kano, although not officially accepted by the federal government. But Kano, always churning out the highest votes during presidential elections, sort of proves the stand of the federal government. People in the south should endeavor to come out to vote, especially during the presidential elections. The election is held once in 4 years, so even if you are a very busy person, sacrificing one day out of 4 years wouldn't hurt, you know. It's better to participate in elections and make your vote count, instead of complaining after that the leadership of the country got many things wrong. Elections don't happen on social media, they happen in the field. In fact, people who vote are not even on social media. Alright, in Plateau State, the APC had a poor outing and came humiliatingly third in the election. PDP's Musa Aga won the election with 40,343 votes. Adamu Alkale of PRP came second with 37,757 votes, while APC's Joseph Akure came third with 26,111 votes. Are these results a pointer to what will happen in the 2023 elections? 2023 presidential elections is still a year out, but the stage is already hot, with many candidates declaring their intention to contest the presidential election. On the APC side, Bola Tinubu, Dave Umahi, Ojus Okalo, Rochas Okorocha, Yahaya Bello have all declared their intentions to run. On the PDP side, Atiku Abubakar, Pius Anyim, Aminu Tambuwal, Bukola Saraki, Bala Mohammed, Dele Momodu and others from other parties have all declared their intentions to run for the office of the President of Nigeria. As always, we will be bringing you all the developments, analysis and results of all elections in Nigeria. Next two elections that are coming up this year are the state Guba elections in Osun and Ekiti states. Remember to subscribe to our channel and enable notification so that you can watch all coverage of not just Nigerian politics but goodies and mega projects in Nigeria. Till next time, thanks for watching. Hey, welcome everyone. In this video, you will see all kinds of corrupt people who steal Nigerian people's money, the ones that are on the run, the ones that are in prison, and the ones that are still in office. Let's start with the most outrageous one, where millions of dollars in cash was taken from the treasury. Remember when $43 million was recovered in an apartment in Ikoyi in 2017? A lot of people do not know where that money came from. That money started its journey when the former NIA Director General Ayodele Oke sent a request to the then President Goodluck Jonathan to approve $289 million that the NIA will use to procure 13 items to enable the NIA respond to the nation's mounting diverse and complex security challenges. Jonathan didn't give an express approval because obviously he knew that the money wasn't budgeted for, so spending such amount of money would be illegal. But he minuted the then Minister of Petroleum Resources, Diezani, and sought assistance from the NNPC security votes. The NNPC, upon receiving communications, instructed the CBN to make the payment in cash to the NIA Director General. It was not clear where the NNPC got the authority to do that and why they chose to make the payment in cash instead of bank transfer. Anyway, the central bank complied and charged